Rosalynn Carter changed what it meant to be the First Lady of the United States. The backbone to President Jimmy Carter for 77 years. She died today at her home in Georgia. She was 96 years old. ABC's Karen Travers has this.
Rosalynn Carter devoted her life to improving the lives of others. A close advisor to her husband, President Jimmy Carter, the First Lady was a strong voice for early childhood immunization, human rights, and mental health.
Mental health and the problems of the elderly. Those are the two things that I've been interested in for a long time.
The Carters had been married for over 30 years when they moved to the White House, a journey that began in Plains, Georgia, where both were born. Rosalynn was the oldest of 4 children. In 1945, she began dating her best friend's brother, James Earl Jimmy Carter. The next year, 18-year-old Rosalynn married the Naval Academy graduate. The Navy kept them moving. Their 3 sons were born in 3 different ports. Their daughter Amy was born after the family resettled in Plains. Rosalynn helped run the Carter family peanut business before Jimmy eventually entered politics. He won 2 terms in the Georgia State Senate, but lost his first bid for governor. When he decided to run again, his soft-spoken wife took to the campaign trail. He won. Soon, Rosalynn was back.
I've campaigned full-time since April of last year. I really believe he's going to be the nominee.
Stumping to help her husband become America's 39th president.
So help me God.
Throughout it all, Rosalynn championed women, children, and charitable causes. Hardworking and tenacious, caring and compassionate, she was dubbed the Steel Magnolia by the White House press corps. Together with her husband, she promoted peace and human rights and built houses for Habitat for Humanity. Mrs. Carter authored 4 books, including her autobiography, First Lady from Plains. After leaving the White House, Rosalynn Carter continued to travel the world with her husband, speaking out on the issues she had championed throughout her life.
One of their last interviews together was in the summer of 2021, when the Carters celebrated their 75th wedding anniversary.
Life with Jimmy Carter has been an adventure.
The couple sat down with ABC's Steve Osunsami.
President Carter, you say often that marrying Mrs. Carter was the pinnacle of your life, more than any presidency.
Oh, yes. That was the most important thing in my life. Having Rosalynn say, okay, finally, and staying with me all this long has been the most wonderful thing in my life.
He's pretty wonderful in my life, too.
Karen Travers, ABC News.